Alright, I guess we'll try that. That is... Hey again. Alright, that's just about everything I can think of to do. How about... Here's what I did. I, minimized all of my browser windows. Seems better? Okay. Yeah, gosh, I don't even know what the fucking problem was. Let's see, I minimized all my browser windows because that can tax the internet a little bit. I dropped... One of the first things I tried was I dropped the bit rate of the stream to 2,000 when it was 2,500 before. To be entirely honest, I don't even know what the fuck that means. So that might have just made the entire problem worse right from the onset. But yeah, so I did that. You're wondering what the next game I'm gonna play in future streams is? I have no idea. The reason I'm doing this stream right now is because I finished my script yesterday. I finished recording the audio for my Nejima retrospective. So this is kind of a little celebration of that. So I don't know. What do you want? What do you want me to stream? Oh, gosh. That fucking murdered the shit out of those guys. Maybe I should just start doing that. Well... Okay, so I just want to point out that it is not the stream that did that to the audio. That was the game. And that was weird. Let's see. HOI4. I have no idea what that stands for. At all. I see the comment that the community's a mixed bag. Still don't know what that is. You know what I don't like about those two mannequins is that you have to actually wait for them to finish their fucking animation before they're hittable. So bitrate, the rate you send bits into Twitch, so 2,500 means you're sending 25 bits per second to stream. Yeah, that's what I thought. Heart of Iron 4 by Paradox. I still don't know what that is. I will say that the next stream will be when I actually finish the retrospective. So I'll do that as a celebration for the launch of the new channel. But I don't know when that's going to be. This is just a bonfire, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, so that's what I thought the bitrate was. But I'm also not entirely certain how it affects stream quality. So that's more what I meant by I'm not quite sure what I just did. But, oh yeah, so I minimized out all the windows. I dropped the bitrate to 2,000 when it was 2,500. and I changed over my Wi-Fi from my computer's onboard wireless adapter to an actual physical wireless adapter.
Shush. You idiot. Stay quiet.
Because my computer's adapter has been on the fritz for a while.
You're a fugitive too, eh? Yeah. Why else would you be here? It's got death.
Oh, I also think I fixed the audio problem where the game audio sounded too loud. I identified what the problem was. When I was dropping the game audio, I was actually dropping my desktop audio, which was muted anyway, so it had no effect on anything.
I can lend you a ladder. But, how much can you offer me? Why, yep, I'm trying to help you, you know. Have you no gratitude?
So what is Hearts of Iron 4?
Really?
Oh. Multiplayer community has trolls, squealers, people who know
I let you off.
history, people who don't know history. Everyone seems generally in the middle of the political spectrum. 2,000 souls? Yeah.
All right.
Take 'em, dog.
It'll be just a moment.
So is it like a tank game? Sounds like a game about tanks. That's my guess. It's a game about tanks.
Go on ahead. I won't offer this deal twice.
Fuck you. It's fine now. All right. Well, some combination of what I did fixed it. Maybe it was only one thing, maybe it was all of them, I don't know. I'm glad. Problem solved.
What is it? What do you need now? Huh?
Go back to Majula. Man, it sucks that they changed this to aromatic ooze when it used to be sticky white stuff.
Have you heard? Well, apparently, there's this monster lady, right? And the poison, well, does wonders for her body. You know, health and beauty and that sort of stuff. And I thought only human women were so petty. That creature, she was human once, you know? Yeah. In fact, she was wed to the prince of that nearby castle. But her husband? He had feelings for another.
Aww.
The princess was desperate and sought eternal beauty.
A good way to celebrate the launch of the new channel would be to dust off a Kiva strip.
Affection.
I don't think anyone actually wants me to do that, so I won't.
Before long, the princess's ire.
And by dust off, I mean my copy literally has dust on it.
Now, listen here. When do you think this all happened?
Oh shit, alright. Well, uncompressed, 1920 by 1080 frame has around the number I'm not going to bother to read, 30 frames per second. You have a large number. When you set your target bit rate to 2800 millimegabytes per second, you're telling OBS, hey, compress as much as you can, as fast as you can, to get as close as possible to that number. Oh, okay, I see. So, that does explain why OBS doesn't send out the exact number I say, but if I compress it more, does that mean that it's sending out I guess that directly affects the quality of the stream, but doesn't that mean it's more work on my side to compress it more? Or I guess maybe it's less because it has to send out more. I don't know. It's
That damned hag just can't.
it's one or the other,
let
that's for
her
sure.
old flame go. She's going to get us all burnt.
I guess the question is it harder to send out or compress?
God almighty. I'm not going to die in this dump.
Less quality and more work to compress it. Yeah, that's what I suspected.
God almighty.
Alright, so that's
God,
probably...
I'm not...
Okay, shut up. Shut the
Find
fuck
it.
up.
All the best.
So that probably means that ideally you have to find a balance. Oh, shit, I almost ran off the edge. Alright. So that works pretty much how I thought it did. It's a time-sensitive task. You have to keep the stream going, so the compression is sloppy in order to be fast. Yeah. Pache, what would you like for the celebration stream? Oh, shit. You too, Mutant. Guys, a Nintendo Switch is worth to buy. You want it because Bayonetta Remaster and Zelda, but you don't know anything about the other exclusives. Okay, so... I got... a Wii U for Scribblenauts. And because my previous Wii had broken and I knew it could play old Wii games. And I found that the Wii U was a terrible investment. And I regret having it. But I don't own a Wii, I don't own a Switch. For that exact reason. Because I thought a Wii U was a terrible investment. Bayonetta would be fun. Oh, God. It'd be fun for you. I think it'd probably be easier to do Bayonetta 2 than it would be Bayonetta.
We went through a lot together. Take this as a token of our friendship.
Well, okay, so an important thing to note about me is that I just don't like Nintendo games.
Don't be shy.
Like, I have an irrational hatred of Mario, where every time I see him, I just wish I could just punch him.
Well, we meet again.
One thing that is really good about Nintendo consoles is that they don't have,
I don't quite have the guts
what's it called,
myself.
HDCP? So you can record from them real easy.
Well, we meet again. There's treasure this way, but I have a bad feeling about it. I don't quite have the guts myself.
You're not really a fan of Mario? Yeah. So I don't know why people say Pete is like this game's version of fucking Patches. Pete will just straight up tell you there's like he's like, oh, hey, there's treasure over there, and it's like when he tells you that there is actually treasure over there. Like he's not lying to you, and he's like, oh, you can go that way, but that way feels dangerous.
Well,
I mean, he's wrong, but
there's treasure this way, but I don't quite have.
Alright, you can land down there. His name is Pate, not Pete. His name is fucking Deshawn. I just changed it. Ah, great heavy soul arrow. Wasn't worth it, Deshawn. Wasn't worth it.
Well, good to see that you survived. Perhaps you're more rugged than I thought. In any case, the treasure is yours, since you went ahead, took the leap.
See? Such a cool dude. I don't know why anyone hates Deshaun.
I prefer a more cautious
He's way better than
approach.
Patches.
It's hard to know who to even trust these days.
Right?
For instance, I've heard that a man is out for my life.
I've heard that he's
Now,
probably not
don't
because I didn't
misunderstand
let him out of
what
his
ever led to
cage.
that. The poor bloke must have quite
Is
an
he still in
imagination.
there? Can I still let that guy out? I forgot about him.
You be careful too, my friend. For trust can be a dangerous thing. You be careful too, my...
Alright, so Mutant, what do you want? What would you like for the celebration stream? I'm just asking everyone at this point. Everyone's got a different statement, and I'm one of them I don't know what they are, and one of them is a game I don't like. That would be dangerous and stupid. I don't remember what's over there, but I remember it isn't worth it. Hey, pretty lady. Don't you say maybe. Everything's gonna be alright. Okay, well, never mind. People call him Patches because this game lacks patches. He is Patches by W.O. Okay. Anyway, I don't really play Mario games. I don't know what Mario is about anymore. I also hate platformers, is another thing. I don't enjoy them. Oh, I'm fucking dead. Let's see. So who is looking forward to Star Wars 8? You know, I used to really like Star Wars, and then I realized I don't like Star Wars. Which seems like a strange statement to say, but I realized that my investment in the Star Wars universe came pretty much exclusively from the expanded universe. And with the exception of A New Hope, I never really cared for the Star Wars movies. You liked the part... Oh, God, okay. I did not like Force Awakens. At all. And like 90% of the acting, and like the plot. I didn't like the fact that they brought back Luke's lightsaber, even though it fell off of a city into a gas giant planet. Where did they get it from? How do you acquire a lightsaber from the center of a gas giant? How did it survive the center of the gas giant? I fucking was not a fan of that movie, is what I'm saying. Your favorite was 4 through 6. 3 was okay. The expanded universe they killed? Yes, exactly. That's why I said I used to like Star Wars, and then I didn't like Star Wars. Because they got rid of the only part of this fucking Star Wars I actually gave a shit about. Old Republic could still happen. You can break those railings. Oh. I guess I'm just so used to not being able to break things that I just assumed I couldn't break them. Oh well. So, anyway, long story short, I realized I prefer Star Trek. Because at least Star Trek's never let me down. Oh, and Rogue One was super boring. Like, I was so fucking bored. I don't think I could name a single thing that happened in Rogue One. Like, but I mean a character, not a thing. They got the plans for the Death Star from a stupid physical library. This giant fucking library they got it from. It's ridiculous. And they had to climb up on it. How about Parasite Eve 2? I would be more willing to play Parasite Eve 2 than I would be Bayonetta, to be honest. What about Jurassic Park, Jurassic World? Okay, I didn't watch Jurassic World. Because I don't like dinosaurs. And I didn't want to watch a movie about dinosaurs. I actually realized recently when I was going through Netflix that I have seen every movie I have ever wanted to. And I have no reason to watch any old movies. I feel satisfied in my movie watching. Maybe someone knows. You saw a GIF with some Asian movie where there's some Asian guy took an Uzi and a camera and ran and shot everyone. No idea. No idea. Oh, fuck. Indiana Jones movies and TV series. I've actually seen all of the Indiana Jones movies except for 3. That guy's a fucking liar. I did like them. I was young, but I remember liking Temple of Doom. But I hear that's the not good one. I don't know. And then again, when have I ever cared which one's the good one? Might be worth it doing I got this horror game recently called Enola. Might be worth playing that. I don't know. I'd like to do Record of Argarist War, which is one of the only 2 games I've ever called hard. But that game has such a large time investment, I don't know if I have the time to invest in playing it for a stream. Because that game is long. Now, I am interested in some movies coming out. Is there any way for me to... Well... We're already poisoned. Here we go. Here we go. Oh! We styled on him. Style on him. I don't have any reason to do that. That's not going to help me. That just puts a pool of healing water. Oh, shit, this guy! This guy and his fucking sickle. Why the fuck am I blocking? That's stupid. Oh. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Sickles bypass shields like shotels. That would make sense if it didn't make any sense at all. If it... Whatever. It would also make sense if what I just said had also made sense, but it didn't, and it doesn't. And neither did the first thing. I guess mechanically it's kind of cool. Say that's your dark silverback sickle. I thought I had bone dust, but I guess I don't. Or Estus flask shards, but I guess I also don't. So... alright. While we're here at the I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna see if that dude is still locked in that fucking cage. And if he is... Oh, that could be a fun thing to do for Halloween. Is play a horror game. We could see if I could get a NOLA running. That might be fun. I also... So that's the thing. Things people want me to play are completely different than things I'd want to play. Yeah, sure. Craigston. Craig. Daniel Craig. There we go. We're gonna go save Daniel Craig. That guy. What the fuck? Oh, because the other bonfire was locked. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I also considered doing Sunrider, just because Sunrider's such a good game. You're watching Stranger Things Season 2? Yeah, I've heard good things about it, but I haven't heard anything about it that would particularly interest me. Like, I hear it's all about 80s nostalgia, and I have no 80s nostalgia. I am in no way nostalgic for the 80s. So... So it didn't really seem like it would have much appeal to me. I heard a mix-up between the Stranger Things theme, though, and Childish Gambino's song Bonfire. Mixing's a little... that was called luck. That I was alive. The mixing's a little, like, messed up. Like, they made the Stranger Things theme too loud, but it sounds fucking great otherwise. And that is what I know about Stranger Things. Oh, and they picked a really... Like, they picked a... What was it? Like, some kind of... mythological monster for the name of the monster or something. You either, but you enjoyed it, yeah. And there's like this another place. That's all I know. I know there's a monster in another place, and it's all about the 80s. And it has a good theme song. And people liked it. Demogorgon. There we go, Demogorgon. That is as creative as fucking UQ Holder naming the Life Maker Ilda Boeth. Guys, you're in for a fucking thing. You are, oh, Jesus. I had to read UQ Holder for the Nejima retrospective. You are about to see me do something you're probably not going to see me do very often. Especially not in any official capacity, but fuck, I am not a fan of UQ Holder, as it relates to Nejima. You'd say give it a watch, you mean not like you have any other movies to watch. That is a fair argument, actually. I've been watching Arrested Development, watching the fourth season that came out like 10 years later. It is not as good as the first 3 seasons, and I can see why people said it wasn't. Did I play Threads of Fate? I was too young when Threads of Fate came out to play video games, so no. Well, okay, I wasn't too young. I just wasn't allowed to play video games when that game came out.
You've set me free.
I was thinking about Chrono Cross recently.
The cheeky prick.
One thing I appreciate about the game is the absurd number of party members.
I am Kraton of Mira.
And that is the only thing I remember about that game, actually, is the absurd number of party members.
Hone my blade. I've heard this land was full of danger. I thought it would suit me perfectly. I joined forces with a man on the way.
Solid game? Yeah. I heard it's not as good as Chrono Trigger, which Chrono Trigger was a pretty damn good game. But,
I decided to set a trap for him here.
I don't know.
But then I got trapped myself. I can't believe that I was so dense. Thank the stars that you came along. You be careful of him. Pate, I think he said.
You said something about a thing you think maybe Metal Gear Rising Marathon?
You know it when you see it. I've seen his type.
I could do Metal Gear Rising.
He kills entirely.
That's not that bad. I'm definitely not as big of a fan about that game. I like it better than Bayonetta. Threads of Fate, the precursor to Nejima, how can it be missing from your retrospective? It's actually mentioned in the proper retrospective. See, the thing is, I realized I wasn't going to have time to do the full thing, so I ended up making... I think when I finished recording the audio, it came out to about 25 minutes. Which I didn't have time to mention Threads of Fate during. But,
the man with a strange ring. Watch out for the slimy rat.
Also, it's worth noting, that's like a rumor. I don't know if it's true.
I'll find a common footbed.
I would be interested in playing that game, though. I heard recently I was thinking about getting System Shock, but I hear they're making a remaster for it. So... I might just hold out for that remaster to come out and play the remaster of System Shock.
I'll find a common footbed.
Which will not be out
and put an end to
by the time I release that video. So that is completely irrelevant.
Pate, the man, and don't. I'll find a common footbed.
Alright, I feel like he's repeating himself because I wasn't listening. Attuned spells? Oh, yeah. That's like, what do you mean attune spells? Should I head back to Majula? Nah, who cares? Alright, let's just go back to... Yeah, I have, like, a bunch of games on Steam I've never played. I was thinking about doing one of those. I could do Metal Gear Rising, if that's what anyone wants. If everyone's like, yeah, do Metal Gear Rising, I'll do some Metal Gear Rising. I don't have a problem with that. I won't be able to upload it on the main channel, but if anything, that just gives me a chance to see if Tatsumaki is, in fact, reposting properly from the Forbidden Archives. So, I'd be satisfied with doing that. I'd like to do Argarist, but that game's too fucking long. And hard. And I don't think anyone actually gives enough of a shit. I'd be interested in doing Sunrider, but I don't think anyone gives a shit about that either. Also, comparing Chrono Cross had some pretty big shoes to fill. Yeah, I was gonna make that point. That's like saying Chrono Cross isn't as good as Chrono Trigger is like saying Metal Gear Solid 2 is not as good as Metal Gear Solid 1. It's like, well, yeah, no shit, but I mean, it's still a good game. Or saying fucking KOTOR 2 is not as good as KOTOR 1. It's like, well, yeah, but who cares? Your luck is that you played Chrono Cross before Trigger? I didn't. But I'm also so young that I barely remember Chrono Cross, so it would be like an entirely new experience for me. I'd be like, oh, what's this? Oh, what's going on? I would like to do Final Fantasy IX, which used to be my favorite Final Fantasy, and I never ended up finishing it. I think that would be cool. But again, that game seems long. I was kind of hoping for something a bit shorter. Which Rising I can do in a pretty brief amount of time. That game's maybe 10 hours. If even. Probably not even that. What the fuck? Oh, human effigy. I was looking for humanity. Is there no summon? I thought there was a summon. Oh, there is a summon. Yeah, Jester Thomas. Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute. I can play Bayonetta on my Wii U. So, yeah. By the way, I fucking love this boss. Not the mechanics of the boss, or the appearance of the boss, but I like the story of the boss. This might be my favorite boss in Dark Souls 2. I might like Dark Souls 2 better than Dark Souls 1, but I am not gonna go. I will not claim that it has better boss fights. Or I should say, I won't claim it has more memorable boss fights. That... Oh, okay, that's poison. I was like, that fucking looks like that's breaking. Mytha. Oh, why was I calling her Mira? Oh, there's a country called Mira, isn't there? That's probably why. Alright, fair enough. Girl, you okay? That doesn't look like muscle. That looks like you have a growth on your back. Let's see. I have a game called... It's named after the main character of 1001 Arabian Nights. You know, the framing device character? That game's probably long. I hear that game might be long. Hate this fucking area? Really? I don't mind this area. This area kind of grew on me, because it gives you so much fucking souls for everything you do. This area just throws souls at you. Which I guess is the only reason I like it. Also, apparently, according to you, this is where it gives me my bow. I'm all about that bow. All about that bow. About that bow. I hate that song. Why the fuck am I singing it? Nightbot! Nightbot, look at you! Fucking doing your goddamn job, you piece of shit! The fuck have you been? Guys? Guys? I need you to stop. Fucking excuse me. Hi, guys. Knock that the fuck off. Jesus Christ. Near the last bonfire, yeah. That's a good fucking bow. They give it to you, it's +2, it's lightning short bow. You can probably use a lightning short bow at this point of game. Wonderful. Love it. You hate the number of NPC invasions in here. There's like 4. Haha! Well, guess what? There isn't in the original, because the original is better. Except for the item placements. I will say one thing for Scholar, the item placements are better. But when every other aspect of the game is demonstrably worse, who gives a fuck at that point?
What? Who are you? Who, me? I'm Magarold. Who else?
I'm all Magrigold.
What? Have a look at my wares.
I hang out inside of a place and do things. I sell the best armor in the game. You're gonna buy it because you're a dick. Whoa, no, I don't want 12 of them. Are you fucking mad? I'll take this, though. Doesn't he give the thing that you need?
I think we have similar taste. Really? I do. Here. You should like
Nope,
these.
demonstratably. I can demonstrate. Well, okay, I can't, but you could demonstrate that this is fucking better.
I'm mainly a treasure hunter, you see. I'm only a merchant on the side.
Where the fuck did you come from?
Hey, where are you off to?
I'm gonna say it right now. This game has objectively better everything other than Scholar, other than the item placements.
I'm mainly a treasure hunter, you see.
They also have spies. Yeah, but who gives a fuck about that? Do
Do
I look like a spellcaster?
Following me instincts.
Also, I found that huffing spice is completely,
I don't care what things
like,
worth.
useless.
What matters?
Like, just get the
is whether it
points at
grabs
that
me.
point.
Go enjoy
I
what
did a
you
little
do.
bit for my other character to get the points up, and it's just not worth it.
I suppose I must. I've been doing it for
Because then you don't use them to the right effect.
There's good iron in these parts.
Yeah.
An old king even used it to build a castle. But the thing was too heavy. It slowly sank into the ground. Fire spouted from the earth, and the place turned into this. At least, that's what I'm told. Not a bad story, eh? So, what'll it be? Anything for you today? Hey, you know that old fella with the hulking blue sword? He talks really highly of it, but I got a feeling it's a fake. I didn't want to disappoint him, so I just sort of talked around it. Let me just say, there are lots of legendary swords out there.
I'd do Galgun, but Galgun would fucking crash.
Have you heard of the
That game is
shrine on
buggy.
the eastern edge of Drang Lake? Built to honor the dragons, they say.
It's also really fun.
If only I knew how to get there.
I discovered I can shoot better with the mouse, but I just don't like it.
I'm mainly a treasure hunter, you see. I'm only a merchant on the side. Around about, looking for a find, following me instincts. I don't care what a thing's worth. What matters is whether it grabs me. Do I enjoy what I do? Well, that's a good question. I suppose I must. I've been doing it for ages. There's good iron in these parts.
Alright, that's a repeat. That's definitely a repeat.
Hey!
Later, bitch. Oh, yeah, I got a lot of shit to do in this area, don't I? I got to... That's a fucking dual sign. Dare I... Oh, no, that's a sunbrow. Who do I look like? I'm one that needs a sunbrow. God, what the fuck? What am I gonna do for that stream? That's the question. I could open up a poll on the Discord. Both ENB and Lobo liked Scholar, though. So? I'm not sure what your point is there. Fucking... Okay, first thing, ENB likes every goddamn thing FromSoft does. FromSoft could take a shit on a disc and he'd like it. What am I even doing here? No, that is... Okay, first off, Pache, you're bad at arguing in the first place. But second off, I'm not talking about my points, nor am I saying their points. I'm saying that their opinions do not affect quality. That is separate from my argument of my opinions affecting quality. Those are two separate arguments. You can't group them together. That's not how anything works.
Lively.
He hated DS2, but liked Scholar Cell? I don't give a fuck. I don't put a lot of stock into what that man says, is what I'm saying. He was also blatantly wrong about certain things in fucking Bloodborne, so... I don't know why he's considered some kind of goddamn expert. Like, he wrote the guide, and he was wrong in the guide!
Thank you kindly.
The thing about Lobo is...
You've been long away.
The thing about Lobo
would you
is
like?
he just likes... Like, he's really into challenging things. And as long as it's challenging, he doesn't really care about things like balance.
No interest.
Which
Suit yourself.
is why he's so much into the fucking challenging shit. Like, he specifically goes out of his way to unbalance games against himself. His preferences don't really state to the effect of a quality of something.
Oh, I'd given you up for dead. Almost had me worried.
Lobos is writing the revised guide. Okay, you know what? I trust Lobos. I trust Lobos way more than I trust ENB. But that's also a difference in thing. Like, Lobos prefers challenge, and challenge doesn't necessitate quality.
How goes
The
your
two
journey?
can be linked,
Take these.
but they're not necessarily
They
the
should
same
help a
thing.
bit.
Like, take for your statement, for example, of something you just said about in Scholar, there's like 4 invasions in that area. When you're actually creating something, like you're telling a story, and video games are extra important in this because you have to tell a narrative through gameplay. Which, to that regard, I will begrudgingly admit Bloodborne does pretty damn well, at least as far as, like, thirst for blood goes, but anyway, when you're talking about, like, when you're telling a story, and you're progressing a narrative and things like that,
Thank you.
you have to take into account, what is this in service to? Right? And what is having 4 invaders in a single goddamn area do, other than just artificially throw enemies at you? Right? More enemies doesn't mean it's a better game. And that's the problem with the Souls and community in general, is that they don't understand that. They don't understand that difficulty is used in the determination of quality, but difficulty does not equal quality. And what the Souls community as a whole fails to understand is that making something harder doesn't make it better. It just makes it harder. So if, like, case in point, right? You got this area, it's open, you have 2 guards standing parallel to the side of the door, one of them's lounging out, right? That's a nice touch. And I'm not going to say Scholar doesn't have nice touches. I already praised the fucking hollows smacking the trees. That's fucking great. That's goddamn great design. That does exactly what I was talking about telling story through gameplay. Like, you see that, you understand what's happening. That's fine. But fucking other things don't. And another point to that is that guy is going to aggro at some point. But, what the fuck was... I got off on a tangent and forgot where my rant was going. But, okay, that's what I was going to say next. Was that, like, imagine this room was just filled to the brim with, like, 5 fucking duplicates of Elstat. Right? Would that make it harder? Sure. Would that be dumb as shit? Yes. Which is another fucking problem I have with Sholva. And the fucking bitch queen of Sholva. And her summoning of Elstat. What the fuck is that in service to? Other than like, ooh, look, she can summon Velstadt. Oh, isn't this fight much harder? Sure. But why? Why can she summon Velstadt? It makes no goddamn sense. It's a fucking piece of shit, goddamn motherfucker. No one ever thinks this fucking shit through. That's the problem with the goddamn community. It sucks and they're stupid, and everyone in it's stupid. Okay, that got a little... I got a little away from me at the end there, but that's my point. My point is monsters should have a reason for being places. And in Scholar, they don't. They didn't change how the story is told or supplement the way it's played. They just made it fucking harder for no goddamn reason. This game does have a story. The fuck are you talking about? It's not a particularly great story, but it does exist. Like, these fucking assholes, for example, were part of, these samurai men were part of What's-His-Face's brigade. You know the guy, Alone. There we go, Sir Alone. Oh, it's this... I know there's a fucking illusionary wall somewhere. I did say that. I did say that, but I was also being hyperbolic. Can I launch another shot from this? Oh, no, I don't think this guy's gonna come up here. No, he isn't. Alright. What the shit is happening? Oh man, how cool would that have been if I hit him with the backswing? Did you play DS 1 through 3? So all of this because of the Hyde Knights? Okay, so I fucking swear that they changed the item description on the Hyde Knights armor. Because the Hyde Knights armor description that I remember used to mention that they were displaced through time. Which was fucking brilliant, first off, because it goes along with the stupid explanation for invasions, that it's all about people slipping through alternate timelines. Ooh, which is dumb as shit, but whatever. But now they changed it to, like, they got kicked out of their country or some shit, which I guess, because I guess people are too fucking dumb to read it or whatever. But, doesn't matter, because it still makes sense. Kind of. Actually, Scholar does put them back, but... Which, actually, the fact that Scholar puts them back is even stupider now that I think about it, because even if they did change it, that makes no fucking sense. Yeah, I've played all of the Soulsborne games. I didn't beat Bloodborne. Which I will say... Now, Bloodborne is a perfect example of what I'm saying about there's a difference between the objectivity of quality and the subjectivity of enjoyment and what you like. And Bloodborne is the perfect example of what I'm talking about there, in which I will admit that Bloodborne is a better game than I enjoy it for. Because I fucking hate playing Bloodborne, but I'm not going to say it's a bad game. I'm going to say it's an overrated game, but I'm not going to say it's a bad game. I will say Bloodborne is, in fact, a good game. Which I've admitted in both an official and unofficial capacity before. So I don't feel bad about saying that. In fact, Bloodborne might be the best one. Why is it overrated? Oh, okay. By overrated, I mean literally the definition of overrated. I think people score it too highly. And I'm not willing to take a hard stance and say they do, because that would involve me like stopping and breaking down what people score it for, which is also hard to do because there's a lot of scores for Bloodborne. So I'm not willing to say it's definitively overrated, just that I get the impression it's overrated. But by that I mean, I don't think it's as good as people say, but I still think it's good, if that makes sense. In fact, while I'm on this huge rant of why Scholar the First Sin sucks, I actually think Bloodborne might be the best game of all of the Soulsborns. now that I'm thinking about it, it's not without its problems, obviously. with the biggest one I'm thinking about, the way the weapons upgrade. But I think one of my biggest complaints about Bloodborne is that all of the bosses have some stupid fucking gimmick. But when you actually look at it objectively, does every boss having some stupid gimmick actually make the game worse? No, it doesn't. It makes me like it less, for sure, but it doesn't make it worse. Dull Ember? Yeah, I'm going for... I don't even remember what that is, but I'm going for the jump. If it's the Dull Ember, that's what I'm going for. Oh, yeah. Dull Ember. That is in a better place than Scholar. Is your opinion Bloodborne a 10 out of 10 or at an out? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's nowhere near that high. Well, okay. So, when I rate things out of 10, I'm rating them out of my enjoyment. And not on quality. And in order to properly rate Bloodborne on quality, I'd actually need to, like, break down its pros and cons, and I'm not... Like, I could do that in the middle of stream, but I don't think anyone wants to hear me do that. But, which I might anyway, because we all know me. And we all know I'm just gonna go on a fucking rant anyway. But, no, if I'm rating on enjoyment, Bloodborne's like a 2. I fucking cannot stand to play that game. Bloodborne is a teacup out of 12. As ridiculous as that sounds, I feel satisfied with that ranking. As much of a nonsense as that is, I'm like, yeah, that sounds right. It's a teacup out of 12. There we go. Oh yeah, I think you're supposed to get that from up above or something. But I don't know, if I were to rate Bloodborne on quality, it'd probably be closer to 8, maybe 7.8, thereabouts. What Bloodborne does really well is it pushes through its theme of insanity. In fact, it pushes through its theme of insanity better than it pushes through anything else. And it pushes through its theme of insanity better than Dark Souls, any of the Dark Souls, push through their themes of... To be honest, I'm not even quite sure what Dark Souls themes are at this point. They all have their own theme, and they're all equally terrible at doing them. That was a mashup of Doctor Who joke with the French grading system. The French grade out of 12? That's weird. But effective. Which is that the insight system in Bloodborne allows you to see more creatures as you gain insight, and you gain insight by learning from other beings, like from other people. You take up you open up like people's skulls and you take their knowledge, which is retarded. But if we go in through the idea that Bloodborne has this whole theme of why there's a you can break these, and I forget why. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think I remember you're not supposed to break them. Max grade in French is 11 out of 12? Is that why? So you always remember that you could do better? But yeah, so Bloodborne is really effective at pushing through its thoughts of insanity. And since the whole thing runs on this, like, pun of having eyes on the inside of your head, that might be where the idea of cracking open someone's skull to get their information from. So I was right. Which is a solid reason. Explanation for that. But also the fact that you see more creatures and you see more things as you increase in insight is a really good way of portraying the Bloodborne theme of insanity. And as much as I fucking hate the goddamn system of having to farm for blood vials, what it is effective at is portraying the idea that you end up gaining this thirst for blood as the hunt goes on, and hunters are equally susceptible to this. And as a hunter, you end up fucking getting yourself hurt over and over again, so you have to go back through the same goddamn route and farm the same fucking blood vials, which is a fucking nightmare gameplay-wise and is awful, but it does a great job of portraying exactly what the game was supposed to, which is the bloodlust portrayed through the hunt and the hunter's blood. So Bloodborne is effective at portraying its themes far better than Dark Souls ever was. And the fact that it has such, like, fucking gimmicky boss fights that I absolutely hate actually speaks more to the game's credit than anything, because it shows, like, a variety, like, because although it fucking sucks to fight, like, I fucking hate fighting it, what it does do really well, oh, I'm fucked, is it varies up enemy variety in the boss fights, kind of. And that's good, too. So that's... Speak to my point of Bloodborne's a good game that I hate. That is exactly what I'm talking about. I mean it is a good game that I fucking hate. Ow. Why do I remember this fight being marginally harder? Like, and it's not Lucy over here. I remember his health drain hurting me more. Maybe it's just because, like, it's the same thing I'm used to playing on New Game Plus more. I don't know. You think the boss in Bloodborne has more clear story than Dark Souls. You still don't understand what Dark Souls is about. There are gods and humanity and stuff, and humanity is bad and gods are good, or what? No, Dark Souls isn't really about good or evil, although it's terrible at telling you that. Well, 90 in French is quatre vingt, or 420s and a 10. Yeah, well, French is a terrible fucking language, is also another thing about that. But, no, Dark Souls, honestly, at this point, I'm just gonna go out there and say it. I doubt FromSoft knows what Dark Souls is about, but, basically, there's fucking 4 souls that existed for some stupid fucking reason. Unless they explained it in the DLC to Dark Souls 3, they don't explain that, or anything. Which is part of the reason Dark Souls sucks. But, I should spend these souls. What am I doing? But yeah, one of them was the Dark Soul, and that got broken up and distributed to humanity, and so humanity's natural order is darkness and whatever. But, like, dark and light, although they're opposites of each other, aren't necessarily good and evil. Because there is no good and evil in Dark Souls, really. And the gods are represented by light, and thus the age of humanity begins when you turn off the lights. It's fucking convoluted and stupid. And the real issue with Dark Souls 3, as far as the story goes, is it doesn't build off of Dark Souls 2's story. Like, at all. It just ignores it.
Seek souls. Larger, more powerful souls.
Because it's not from nothing,
Seek the
Pache.
king.
It's they didn't
That is the
explain
only
it.
way.
They didn't say it came from nothing.
Lest this
There's
land swallow
two
you
definitive periods in Dark
as it
Souls.
has so
There's
many
there were
others.
things, and then there were other things. There's not there was nothing, then there was things, then there was other things. Which isn't necessarily bad, but it is certainly terrible if you're trying to make sense of the bullshit. It's also a terrible way to construct a myth. Okay, so I have 4 of these. So, oh, you know what I should do? Is I should see how much it takes to use the Jester gear. And I should do this in the order of the Jester gear I intend to put on. Oh, why can't I use this effectively? Oh my god, I need 14 dexterity? Well, that's just not fun.
Bearer of seek the lest this land swallow.
Oh, what else was I doing? Oh yes, praise it fucking Bloodborne for being a good game that I hate. No, Pache. There was nothing, then there was something. That's what the Catholic Church thrives on. God made everything. Alright? That's not Dark Souls. Dark Souls' fucking thing wasn't that there was nothing. There was an age of fucking darkness and stone and bullshit, and then there was an age of fire. And there were clearly people, because they mention events happening in this age, of people walking around. They discover these souls, and then shit happens. And then they start fighting the things that were in the rule of the old era. So it's not like there was nothing. There was something. They just don't tell you. The Catholic Church very obviously states there was straight up nothing. That's a beginning. That way you at least know. Am I still rolling fast? Why am I still rolling fast? Wait, there's a fucking number for this, isn't it? Oh, is it 70? Yeah, I think it's 70. Yeah, 70. Oh, okay, yeah, so, back to praising fucking Bloodborne. 75, you think? Well, it's 70. Which is stupid, but...
Bearer of
whatever.
the curse.
Actually,
Seek
it's not...
souls.
No, yeah, it's
Larger,
stupid.
more powerful.
That's actually pretty
Less-
stupid. But, it should be 75. Another good thing about Bloodborne is at the end, when you become a baby great old one, and you don't fucking know what's going on
Bearer of the
anymore.
curse. Seek the king, lest this land swallow you.
Because first off, it ties into... Bloodborne ties its story together. That's another thing that makes Bloodborne better than Dark Souls. The Bloodborne fucking ties its goddamn story back together, because it says that in order to get to the cords of umbilical cord required to turn into a great old one, you have to fucking get them from fucking pregnant ladies. Which is
Bearer
great,
of the curse.
because when you read the umbilical cords, it tells you
Yes.
that people get pregnant when the freaking great old ones come, because it foretells the coming of a great old one. And so these people are getting pregnant because of you and your arrival. Okay, yeah, that's pretty stupid too. I mean, it does to a degree, but not like... not that bad. Jester's Cap gives you, yeah, items discoveries, so I don't give a fuck about it. There we go. That's not bad. I'm satisfied with that. Although, to be fair, when you read some of the fucking descriptions of the armor, it's like, this armor's made of pure stone. So that makes sense. That would slow you down. You can do backflips in pure mail. True. Well, okay. Okay. So, Pache, one thing you gotta know is when you write mail, you're specifically referring to what is called a chainmail. You mean you can do backflips in plate armor, which is true. You are completely right, you can. But it's still, like, you will never be as dexterous in full armor, like full plate armor, as you would out of full plate armor. But you're also still pretty dexterous. Like, it wouldn't affect you that much. So I agree with what you're saying, in principle. I do agree. But one of the umbilical cords you get, if I'm remembering this right, one of them you get from Murgo's wet nurse, which implies the umbilical cord of Yarnham. I did that on purpose. The who gives a fuck queen of Yarnham, who lost her baby, or whatever. Some stupid shit. I don't know. I barely pay attention to the fucking story of Bloodborne. But, my point on that is that it still comes from a pregnant lady. And even, like, the final one, like, the final umbilical cord also has to still come from a pregnant lady, because umbilical cords don't magically appear out of nowhere. Or, I don't know, maybe they do in Bloodborne. I wouldn't put it past Bloodborne on that one, but, now, there is an issue with Bloodborne where it does trip. It does trip up at its storytelling, is that you fight the Great Old Ones and you can beat them. You shouldn't be able to do that. That's not how you tell cosmic horror. I'm gonna die. Yeah, I don't know where that one came from, to be honest. No, that's true. No game is perfect. But I also didn't claim Bloodborne was perfect. I just said it was better than the Souls games, and I hate it. Which sounds conflicting, but if anything, I've proven it isn't. By stating what it does right and is good about it, and also in the same sentence saying, so this is good, but I fucking hate it. Oh, I forgot he could do that. I forgot he could do that. That was swag. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, well. You can't blame me for trying. But another problem with fucking Bloodborne is it makes you go goddamn back to the Hunter's Dream for everything. So yeah, no, I'm not claiming it's a perfect game either. Okay, I think I've played Bloodborne enough at this point. I think everyone gets the idea.
A long, long, long time ago, the with me, yes, just like so. To guard this bell, Princess's honor.
I could see that, but it seems like a stretch.
Stay back.
Like,
It belongs to
I'd say it's probably more minor themes than anything. Is 2B's butt perfect? 2B does have a nice butt. But I wouldn't say it's a perfect butt.
Guard the bell, you do.
Oh. Is that what I'm agreeing to?
And Prince, forever, for true.
2B's butt is extra not perfect because 2B isn't perfect.
Useless fool. Filthy undead. Be gone right now or it's off with your head.
Try it. Try and take my head. Come on. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take my head. Come on. Come here. Take it. Well, it could be a perfect depiction of a butt. Have any of you all ever seen that famous painting, and I'm going to say the English name of it because I can't remember the French name because it's in French, and I speak French like shit. This is not a pipe. Let's talk about perfect butts. Alright, I'm willing to get into a conversation about butts. First off, we gotta talk about the best butt in gaming. Solid Snake. Aw, yeah, you know who it is. Yeah, that fucking painting is hype as shit. I'm gonna die. I feel like I should have a higher amount of bone ash. At this point. Like, I feel like I should have a higher plus. A depiction of a butt is not a butt. That is very true. Are we talking about actual butts then, or are we talking about depictions of butts? Because I realize I kind of opened myself up to that when I was talking about this is not a pipe. I can't believe I fucking fell for my own attack. I was hoisted by my own petard there. He does have a... No, actually, I'm gonna disagree with you. If you've played Metal Gear Solid 2, he actually has a very flat bottom. Although I think it might be a bit better in later games. But then that's a fake butt. Ryan's got a fake butt. Lara Croft has one of the most famous butts in gaming, I'd say. Even though she's more famous for her boobs, she got a pretty famous butt. Not a bad butt. Well, while I'm talking about fucking Lara Croft, I actually find the remade Lara Croft in like the new Tomb Raider games to be hotter than the old Lara Croft. Yeah, that's an accurate description of her. Butts in Final Fantasy 15? Oh, I have no idea. Yeah, talked about Pache about that one. I have no idea about Final Fantasy 15 butts. Well, oh, I think I remember something you could do. Rykov Volgan has a pretty nice butt, too. Oh, yeah. Well, he grabs his dick. I don't remember if he grabs his butt, but he definitely just straight up grabs Snake's dick. Yeah. I fucking found out about this on Nova's stream. I don't think I ever knew about this before. Or if I did, I only knew about it once. I'm also not a fan of... I actually own the new Tomb Raider, and I'm not a fan of it. I know you did. Okay, let's see if you can do this. Let's see if I'm right about this. Bam! Sexy. Ow! That's a lot less sexy. My complaint with it is that it's too fucking long. This seems like an incredibly terrible idea. I feel like I didn't think this through, and I feel like I'm walking to my own death. Yeah, my major complaint with the new Tomb Raider is that it goes on, and I didn't play, like, the sequel to the new Tomb Raider, but my major complaint with the new Tomb Raider is that I feel like it goes on for, like, 4 hours more than it needs to. Like, there's a scene where you save your friend, and then you have it, and then you're running away, and then she gets captured again, and you have to re-save her. And I'm like, I'd rather just have saved her the first time. No covetous gold serpent ring? Oh. I mean, we have the +1 version. I don't even need it, honestly. Is there any reason for me to be over there? At all? Well. Oh, 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 oh. Where do you get the +1? I don't fucking remember where I got it. I got it this stream, is the thing. Oh, didn't, Marigold give it to me? Whatever his name is, it's now Marigold. Didn't Marigold give it to me? The Dragon Covenant guy. I think that's where I got it. Yeah, okay. Let's see, this is a... That's a mimic. I did... I thought you could break them. But I did know you could hit them. I just didn't see a reason to. Oh, that's just a water pool, isn't it? Yeah, I don't need that. I don't like this room. Like Broom Tower, you can move them to hit some Foom. Oh, yeah, you're right, you can. I remember doing that, even though I only went through that area once. That area is pretty. I always liked the level design of this game. Oh shit, I almost didn't get this. And what a shame that would have been. I would have missed a cracked orb and a torch. Gosh. I would have just had to have started all over again. Like, I would have had to have restarted the game. Yeah, that guy. What the shit? How does no one have a don't give up skeleton there? Wasn't for the fact that all of my messages are so highly rated, I'd have put a good don't give up skeleton there. Messages such as here and over here and hey, check this out. And look up. Try bow. I'm dead. I didn't die. This is so stupid. Remember what I was talking about fucking level design and difficulty not being the same thing? That is stupid. That fucking guillotine right there. Like, that is specifically only there... First off, that's not even there to kill you. What that is there to do is to prevent you from going past it when fighting this guy. And I know because I've had it happen before. But, like, when you look at the practical purpose of building a castle, there's no reason that should be there. It's just fucking dumb. Like, at least the giant jets of fire make more sense because they stave off invaders. Right? And everything in here is mostly immune to fire. The fucking guillotine is just so stupid. I should probably rest at this bonfire. Oh god, I have to fight. Oh, I don't want to do that. I hate fighting him. He's so strong. And giant. And fiery. And he's like, oh, look at me. I'm giant, strong, and fiery.
Bearer of the curse, lest this land swallow...
Yeah, him. Yeah, I have the bright bugs. There we go.
You?
Yeah.
Lowly tongue.
You don't sell...
You've been... Well, I've only one thing to provide.
You don't sell chunks, do you?
No interest.
No. I don't own chunks, do I?
I knew.
No, I don't.
Don't waste my time.
Bearer of the curse.
You don't happen to know how much heavier
souls.
the want shield is
Larger
from,
seek the
or the
lest
shield
this-
of the king is from the Drangleic shield, do you? Oh, yeah, alright. Okay. I'll faff about, then. Drangleic shield is a 6.0. Oh, the king's is lighter? Oh. Well then, I don't need vitality anymore. Thank you.
Bearer of the curse.
Yo, Nightbot, you're fucking doing the thing you're supposed to be doing. Look at you. Okay. I don't need endurance anymore. So I guess all I need now is strength and vigor? Because if the king's is lighter, then I'm not going to need any more vitality. So 20 health or 100 damage. Let's go 100 damage. Just cuz. Just cuz 3.
Blush.
Lady, you know I'm gonna buy something. You don't have to fucking whine about it. You know I'm gonna be here every goddamn day for my life gems.
Thank you, cat.
One hour, okay. Yeah! Candy! Gotta ABC. Gotta always be candying. What is this? Ah, there it is. There it is. There's my boy. Yeah, no, you're right. There it is. There's the not best bow in the game, but the best bow in the game for convenience. There's the most convenient bow in the game. Oh, which I guess means... Damn it! I did need that point in vitality. I fucking love that. Oh, shit. Was there a summon for this fight? There wasn't, right? I don't need to summon anyone to complete a character quest. Like Glitter Gold of the Blue Sword, or Lucy of the place. Don't think so? Yeah, well, I don't think there is a summon for this. Mostly because how would that work? Ow. Okay, so the hard part about this fight is not falling off the edge. There's one in Scholar, yeah. Well, I don't have to worry about that. Oh, jeez. Damn it! Always been bad at fighting this thing. Oh, that was so swag. Swag, swag, swag on me. That's right. I'm so classy, I'm quoting Bieber. I'm so classy. You already know. In the fast lane. London to Tokyo. Am I dead? Yes. She can also be summoned for Freya, Lud, and Zalwen. This fucking fight, man. It's not even a hard fight. Just a fucking fight with a pit. Honestly, this fight is more the fucking successor to Bed of Chaos than Lost Sinner is. Yeah, yeah, Horsefuck Valley. Oh! Man, I fucking styled on him. Oh, God. Oh, fuck, I forgot what this move does. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I didn't die. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I didn't die. Shit. No one expected me to still be alive. Oh no, no, where is he? Oh no, oh no, oh no, he's in the same place. Shit, I never expected him to re-emerge in the same location. Oh, oh. The only area in the Soulsborne series Lobos always summons. You think you give him too much credit then? Yeah, maybe you do. Oh shit, Sublime Bone Dust. I needed that. Oh shit, here's a bonfire. This isn't the Primal Bonfire. This is a bonfire. Oh, that is Primal Bonfire. Oh. Oh. Wow. What the hell is this then? Oh. Oh yeah, that's Broom Tower, isn't it? Yeah. No, my problem with the boss is I always fall off a cliff. It's just a cliff boss. Yep, that's right. Entrance to Broom Tower.
And you? Thank you.
Wait, the name's Gilligan. Don't make me say it twice.
It really is.
All right, what do you want? I have everything you need. You want to go down that awful hole? You must have lost your marbles. Fine, sure, fine. I'm happy to be of service. You need a ladder then, sure enough. but you'll have to show some generosity.
Does it really?
You just don't get it, do you? Fine then. Now it's my turn. Hey, this ladder's not for sale. The only things I sell are miniatures. I mean, if that tickles your fancy, you can buy as many as you like.
Oh, is he dead? Huh.
Well, that's fine. But if... A very reasonable offer. Just you wait. Hey, this ladder's not for sale. The only things I sell...
Shut up. Shut up.
Well... Well, really?
Amidst
A very
various ladders.
generous
Alright, that's a
offer
nice
indeed.
touch.
Especially
I'll
from you.
appreciate you for that, Dark Souls 3.
I get such a warm feeling inside when I get the chance to help others.
Shut up. Okay, we don't need this fucking cutscene again, though.
Hey, this ladder's
Yeah,
not...
or that statement. Shut up. Alright.
Oi!
Huh. Neat.
Oh.
Yeah, we heard all your fucking jokes. Shut up. Give me your damn key. Oh, is it that much? Oh, we don't need it.
Nothing suit.
Never mind then. Stupid fucking door. Alright. What do you sell? Oh, large shards? Yeah, that's...
No interest.
That's useless. I don't need that. Okay. Let's travel to... Oh, I had to have gone to No Man's Wharf, because I had to get my greatsword, didn't I? Is this the right way? This almost doesn't feel like the right way. It isn't. But I could have... Wait, what? Did I get turned around while getting turned around? That's an accomplishment. Okay, we're just gonna see if that boat's there. It is there. Okay, so if that boat is there, then I've definitely fought Flexile Sentry. I'll be right back. Hold on. So that answers that question then. Sildora? No, it's not Sildora. Oh, it is. Oh. It's Shaded Woods. Yeah, it's Shaded Woods. Okay. A chunk. I needed that. That looked weird. You know, it would be nice if Storm Ruler worked against giants as it says it does. You know, it would be nice if Storm Ruler fucking worked. I have never had it actually do what it's supposed to in that fight. I've always had to just fucking pistol whip him. I remember there was supposed to be a way to get here. Works for... Yeah, it's just me it doesn't work for, I know. It does. That is true. Man, could you make a fucking bombastic super jump into that room? Just go, ooh. Probably not. You can't jump for shit in this game. Oh, you can? Oh. Well, it doesn't matter. I have to go over here anyway. Oh. That game fucking tried to jib me right there.
Ah, look how far the
this undead has wandered. And a very fit undead you are. A bit too alive, but with a darkish shadow. Yet still unprepared for a deeper dark. And like every undead, you have no future. Oh my, don't mind me.
Then jump back to get the Black
I'm just
Halberd?
talking amongst myself. But if you find the need for a truer dark, then meet again.
That weapon used to be
We
good.
shall. The dark is still nascent within you. May the dark shine your way. The dark.
Alright, well. Oh, through that? Yeah, it's probably the best weapon in that game. Actually, I hear the Great Scythe might be the best weapon in that game. But I haven't given it a shot. Oh, worth it.
Thank you for helping me. I am Ornifex. I owe you some form of thanks, but have nothing for you at the moment. If it would not trouble you, could you visit my abode just down the way? Thank you, kind traveler. I believe that I can be of assistance if you would visit me at my home. Thank you.
Alright. I should probably wrap up soon. What is that? Is that Black Knight Halberd room? No, that's empty. ENB plus 15 is overrated. Okay. Oh, that. Oh boy, I don't even know if that's worth it. Well, I did it. So no backing out now. I've been here probably only the first time I played this game and never before, because I have been here. Oh, I'm not gonna... Yeah, I'm not unfreezing that. If that's the price I have to pay, I'm not paying it. Oh, it isn't. Okay. There's a blind bone dust in there in Scholar. I don't... Well, I've only been there once, and I've never had problems reaching... If I get to the end of the game and I don't have, what is it, +5, I'll go back. But I don't think I need it in this. That's why you know that area exists. I think I did a better job of exploring the first time I played the game. And I just kind of stopped. You know what would have been a nice little touch is if you could use this to get over to the other side so you don't have to resurrect him. Like, if you have the Bastille key, you can, like, travel through the Bastille. It wouldn't have made any goddamn sense, but it would have been cool. Is the Rotten the only boss in the sewer?
Still a bit stiff, I'm afraid.
Because if he's the only one in there, we could...
I must thank you, young traveler.
We could maybe get to him
sorcerer of sorts.
and then end the stream there, but if there's another one, I'm not going to feel like doing that.
But I don't think that anybody will miss me.
Because I actually have work to do today. And by work, I mean I gotta fucking... I gotta get to editing.
Very good indeed.
There's Royal Rat Vanguard.
Weak you may be.
That's not much of a boss, though.
Strength will teach you my spells.
Ugh.
So, how long was I sat petrified? Long enough for the old kingdom to have crumbled, I see. Why didn't anyone wake me sooner? Drang Lake. I've never heard the name.
No, it's Vanguard.
Is that what they call this place now? Very good.
I think.
Very
yeah,
good
it's
indeed.
Vanguard. You don't have to fight Authority. That's completely optional.
The cursed
I think
ones
Vanguard's
will
optional, though. I don't think I have to go that way.
Of course, you came of your own free will. The people
Yeah, that's
fear the
Vanguard.
cursed ones like a plague. Some people would rather keep dreadful things out of sight, out of mind. In the end, they swept them up and corralled them here.
Yeah, so I don't think I have to fight that.
Meek minds, don't you think? Once people became aware of their own frailty, they seized anybody they found undesirable, cursed or no, and impounded them here. Whoever posed even the slightest threat was removed, all so that they could sleep better at night. They even turned the great Strade into a stone. Many kingdoms rose and fell on this tract of earth. Mine was by no means the first. Anything that has a beginning also has an end. No flame, however brilliant, does not one day splutter and fade. But then, from the ashes, the flame reignites, and a new kingdom is born, sporting a new face. It is all a curse. And it is your cursed flesh that will inherit the flame. Pyromancy.
Jesus
was created
Christ.
By the ancient witch of fire. She harnessed the power of flame and melded it into pyromancy. The witch led her daughters into war against the old ones. But legends are legends. What are you prepared to believe? So...
Okay, finally, he's fucking...
Is that what they call the cursed ones? For, of course.
Shut up.
Don't just...
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Alright. Okay. We might try and make it through the gutter. But then I gotta do some editing. And then the next time I'll stream after that will be when I finish the editing. I don't remember what that is, but I'm sure it's not worth it. And the Gulch, maybe. We'll see. I'm not making any promises, was what I'm saying. Isn't that the door I need? No, that's the door I need. I don't even remember how to get into this one. Okay. Giant's Key. I don't remember where that is. From the two giants in the... Oh. Yeah, we'll have to do that. Not this time. That's best done with... That's best done with all of the poison arrows on the planet. Did I just find a dead end? I did. Oh, no, I didn't. There it is. Alright, y'all ready? We're about to do a fucking speed run of this. And by a speed run, I mean you're about to see someone go as slow as humanly possible through the gutter. That looks like death. What the shit is that? Am I keeping notes on what I'll need to stream next? Dog, I don't need notes on what I need to stream next, because I don't have anything to stream next. Can I live that? Well... the answer was kind of. Oh man, I have to make that run again. Yeah, I don't know. It was never really decided what I'm going to stream next. A bunch of ideas were thrown out, but nothing was ever... What you'll need... What you'll do next stream. DS2 stream. That is a distinct possibility. Oh, am I... And there's no way up, is there? Dicks. I don't know. I don't know what to stream next. Can't do Galgun because it'll crash. I don't think anyone cares about a Kiba strip. Plus, I've already done everything in that game. That actually killed me. I'm surprised that killed me. That shouldn't have killed me, actually. That was a significantly closer drop than the one I tried in the gutter. I do declare that was bullshit. Oh. Alright. Well. Okay. Gotta warp back up to Majula. Thought maybe I could hook that edge, but I couldn't. Let's see, Sunrider would probably be too long. Argarist would be way too long. Could do Bayonetta, maybe. I mean, it would be a fucking miserable experience. Wouldn't be much of a celebration for me, though, if I do Bayonetta, so I don't... Probably not gonna do that. Say the same thing for Metal Gear Rising. Oh my god, really? Wait, is this a dead end? No, it's not. Alright. What to play? Yo! Bag of Tricks auto host! Shout out! Okay, yeah, so what... jeez. I don't know what to play next. I really don't. Maybe... well, that was inevitable. Tried to avoid it and I couldn't. Alright, well, at least we got a save point. Boop. Or I'm wrong. Or I'm completely wrong and that wasn't the bonfire. And none of this stuff is bonfire. And there's no bonfires. There's this ladder. Does this ladder lead to a bonfire? What the hell am I doing here? Okay, I'm lost. We get Dark Pyromancy Flame. I hear those are terrible. Oh, yeah, I could play Enola. That's one thing I mentioned. Might be worth it. I don't know how long that game is. I should probably look into how long that game is. If it's a short game, I might do that. Because it'll be, it'll either be October or it'll be close enough to October. So, Dicks. Dicks. Oh, shit. I had an Estus flask and I didn't. Oh. Alright. That's okay. Be wary of charging. Oh yeah, there's this guy in there. Yeah, there is. Ow, fuck. Oh, shit. Where did he even come from? Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I can't fucking think of something. I'll stream whenever I want to. That's what I'll do. Seems like a good enough plan to me. Oh, that would have sucked. That would have sucked so hard. Alright. Did I break this? No. I need to figure out how to get over there. Is this just a dead end? I could land down on that corner. That doesn't look safe. Break a wall. So there is a wall you can break. I thought... Yeah, that looks pretty breakable. Right here. Or here. Oh, there it is! Oh, shit. There we go. Bonfire lit. Oh, boy. Now we're gonna fucking rest. We did it. We just skipped the other bonfire. I didn't even find it. I didn't even... Wow. Alright. That is bad. That is a bad place. That is not where we are going. I'm gonna have to come back and get that bonfire because it's gonna bug me. Yes, yes, thank you. Alright. Oh my god, here it is. This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. Or not. Or it isn't. Or it is. Or it fucking is. Look at that. Look how fucking... Yes. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh. Wow. Look. Oh my god. Wow, that's a bad sign. I don't like that. That's popping back up. Yeah, we might not do rotten after all. You might not have time to do rotten. Okay, come game. That's bullshit. You know that was bullshit. You're like, yeah, we know. That was bullshit. That is apparently what Dark Souls 2 sounds like. Yeah, we know that was bullshit. Those were the 20 life gems. For once, I actually don't have enough life gems. Then I can actually pick that up. Okay, so I want to make a comment about these right here. These fucking caustic-ass jars that eat your equipment, or whatever, or are these filled with poison? I think they're caustic. These right here look like the idea of evil from, like, Berserk chapter 82, 85, 92, 95. One of those 3 chapters, I'm sure. I'm sure if I keep saying chapters, I'll be right at some point. Chapter A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 1, 2, 3. The joke there is that the first, like, 2 volumes of Berserk, the chapters aren't numbered. So Berserk starts at, like, chapter A. Probably between chapters 1 and 600. There's actually not that many chapters of Berserk. There should be, because it's been running since the fucking 80s, but there isn't. Berserk is one of the series where the author just doesn't update it, along with Hunter x Hunter. You know, say what you will about Araki, that man has a fucking work ethic. I was not aware of that. There's another series I think is overrated, is Hunter x Hunter. Again, I mean that in a literal sense. I think it's just overrated. I don't actually think it's a bad series. Like, by any measure. I just don't think it's as good as people say it is. Well, the thing people usually say about it is it's the best shonen series. The thing is, I can't... Like, let's be honest, all shonen is... Doesn't matter how good your shonen is. You're not fucking writing fucking War and Peace. All right. You're writing a goddamn series for young boys. So. Not that I've actually read War and Peace. I don't know. Maybe it's terrible. I just chose it because it's it's considered classic literature. Hey, like I said, I'm not saying it's a bad series. I'm just saying I forgot that when I rest at a bonfire, creatures respawn. I'm saying I forgot that, is what I'm telling you. So is One Punch Man? Oh, for sure. For sure.
Oh.
The thing is, whenever something is incredibly famous, it's always going to be overrated.
Oh, very scattered.
Or almost always, I should say.
What is this curse? The question rings in my mind, but I haven't the focus to answer it. Loss frightens me no end. Loss of memory, loss of self. If I were told that by killing you I would be freed of this curse, then I would draw my sword without hesitation.
Wow, Lucy, I thought we were friends.
I don't want to die. I want to exist. I would sacrifice anything at all for this. It shames me, but it is the truth.
Alright, Pache, good night.
Sometimes I feel obsessed with this insignificant thing called self. But even so, I am compelled to preserve it. Am I wrong to feel so? Surely you do the same in my shoes. Maybe we're all cursed. From the moment we're born. Sometimes I feel obsessed. But even... am I wrong? Maybe we're all... from the moment...
I'm dead. I lived! Alright, yeah, I can run around here without... without getting killed. I'm also starting to say less and less, which definitely shows I'm ready to stop. Afterwards, I've been watching pop music reviews by Todd in the Shadows. He hates everything I like, but always good to hear opposing criticism, you know? Always listen to the other side of the argument is what I'm saying. Okay, let's use an effigy. Bada bam, bada boom. Wait, that's Lone Hunter Schmidt. Where is Lulu? Here you are. Hey, girl. Come on, Lulu. I know you're going insane, but instead of going insane, I'd like it if you instead didn't. Hey, Schmidt. How the fuck are you using a bow and a shield at the same time? Why would you do that? Why would anyone do that? That's not how bows work. Yeah, the Rotten's a really interesting boss that I don't think, like idea-wise. Oh, shit. Schmidt is gonna die. I should probably stop fucking around. No, back up, you idiots. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead. I'm so fucking dead. I'm like 9 on a dead scale. Because only God is all the way dead. No, Lucatiel, you dumb bitch! Fucking ass balls. I don't have to break the fucking shit again, do I? It's just all broken? No, I do. You know, I don't actually have a reason to fucking rest at the bonfire. I didn't take a hit. Alright, idiots, come on. Y'all ready? Alright, this time try not to be such little bitches. Learn to take a cleaver to the face. Jesus. Oh, I'm gonna... Yep. I was gonna eat that. There's no way around it. Oh, I was gonna eat that too. Why are you idiots so hurt? Why are you idiots so hurt? Lucy, you are just bad at fighting. I can see why you said your brother's better at it than you. Oh, I didn't buy that fucking last bright bug. I didn't do it. Maybe if I don't light the primal bonfire. I'll have time to buy it. Maybe, probably not, right?
And you?
Nope. Alright.
Lowly.
I mean, honestly, how many bright bugs do I fucking need? How many bright bugs do I have? I have 11 bright bugs. I think that's fine. I think I have enough bright bugs. Yeah.
No one has come this far, not for a very long while. Young Harlow, do you wish to shed this curse? Then accept the fate of your ilk and face the trials that await you. Unless you have already joined the Crestfallen. Young Harlow, there are but two paths. Inherit the order of this world, or destroy it. Only a true monarch can make such a choice. But your journey is far from over. Outgrown Hollow, have you what it takes? Truly? Young Hollow, seek after Vendrick. He who almost became a true monk. The Vendrick is certain to guide your way. Fledgling Hollow, may we meet again?
Ah, it's like the best NPC of the fucking game. Well, Shauna's pretty great. What the fuck? Oh, you bitch!
You've been long away. Well, I've only one... No interest.
Alright. Well, I don't really care about the bright bugs. I think I have enough bright bugs. I'm gonna go purely for levels now.
Proceed, bearer of the curse. It is the only choice left to you.
One, two, three, four, five. Okay, so I have 5 levels. Okay. So I officially don't need to do that anymore.
You are bearer of the curse. Make your way to the castle.
I really didn't expect her to say that. Okay, so I don't need that anymore. So it's all about strength and health.
Huh.
Let's see, you need chunks. Alright, and I'll save my chunks. So we'll just leave that as +6.
I'll be around if...
And then what do we got here? Oh, poison arrows. Let's see, has Gavlin moved to the doors of Ferris yet? I don't know when he moves to the doors of Ferris. poison arrows. There you are, buddy.
Make deal with Gavlan. Gavlan will... Gavlan... What? With Gavlan?
$125 poison arrows. I'll take it.
Gavlan will... Gavlan... What? With Gavlan? Many.
All right. Now I found out lacerating arrows actually suck, so... Alright, I think I'm getting ready to wrap up the stream, but I really want to get that one last bonfire first. And by that one last bonfire, I mean that one we missed in the gutter. And then I'll probably warp up to Shaded Woods. I remember if you warp in Dark Souls 1, it doesn't count, so I just wanted to make sure. You know what I'm forgetting? That. You know, he thinks this is useless. I don't think he knows how useful this is. Oh, you know what would be smart? Oh, that is so smart that I did that. That was fucking smart. You know, I really should put all this shit up. I don't know why I'm carrying it. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Oh my god. Do you believe in magic? No, you don't, 'cause I just died. God damn it. God damn it. This is the last time, and then I'm fucking picking another goddamn ladder. Some bullshit. Some bullshit. Ugh, I would have been infuriated. I have officially died more to trying to get down this fucking tunnel than I have died to any boss. Maybe I can work my way back from this bonfire. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, this is starting to get a little irritating now. What the shit? How do I get... Is there no way to get back? Is there actually no way for me to get back? You have to go through that fucking tunnel? No, there's gotta be a way to get back. That seems so ridiculous. That seems utterly ridiculous that you'd have to go through that fucking tunnel. And yet I cannot see a different way to go. Which means I have to assume you have to go through that tunnel. Alright, this is a fucking load of bullshit right here. This is some fucking grade A bullshit. Don't you fall off, you little bitch. Don't you fall off, bitch. Oh. 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 God, don't I just feel like a fucking jackass. Alright, well. Oh no, I was going to Shaded Woods, wasn't I? Eh, fuck it. I got 3,000 souls, might as well spend them on some life.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone. So the next stream is I don't know what, and it's going to happen I don't know when. But you know what I do know is that I have been Sacrabalic, your envoy of hope. And, yeah, thanks for stopping by. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.